Greetings once again, mages out there. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with another chapter of Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest, where previously Itchy has been dating Anna, Lucy's ancestor who's come from the past to the present, and he's her type. And she's totally down for having a kid with him. Ooh, Lucy. We've had a lot of, one-off stories, so let's see if we get back to the main one, shall we? Alright, Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest Chapter 156. Brian? Like from Family Guy? Okay. And a nice cover page of Kana having a drink with Bacchus from Quattro Cerberus. God, we haven't seen anyone from Quattro Cerberus in a long time. Now, if there was anyone who I could potentially see having a relationship with Kana, it would be Bacchus. Or maybe they shouldn't. We might both die from alcohol poisoning at that point. Oh, we're actually back to the main story. Okay, cool. Hathorn, a port city in Guillotina. And we see, oh, Jalal's leaving? Really? I thought he was actually gonna hang with them for a bit. But Jalal tells everyone, I'm returning to Ishgal. I wish you all safe travel. Wendy gives a smile saying, yes, take care. Though Lucy questions, wait, you're not coming with us? Base Lucy. But Gray says, how could he? This is a fairy tale job. Look, you guys are the only ones who actually took on this job, but you've had everyone and anyone team up with you to some degree at this point. Shoot, I thought we were approaching the final battle. I thought he'd at least help see this through, because this is getting kind of dangerous. This has gone from a simple mission to stopping a world-ending threat, but then again, when isn't it a situation like that? Natsu then asks, why didn't he go back with the Saber gang anyway? Carla says, you're an idiot. And Happy gives a signature smile saying he wanted a little more time with Urza. Oh. Jalal blushes, and Urza does a little bit as well. All Gray waves him off saying, well, I'm sure you two got plenty to say to each other, so we'll head out to look for a place to stay or something. Lucy chuckles as well, saying, and ask around about the Fire God's castle while we're at it. Wait, so is he not leaving right now? Natsu, not getting the hint, questions, what do they have to say to each other? And so Wendy and Lucy push him away, with Lucy saying, just give them some alone time. Jalal and Urza lock eyes while blushing, and Urza opens up by saying, it was a big help having you with us this time. Jalal smiles back saying, nah, I'm just glad we were able to resolve the matter of the White Witch. See, that's what makes it feel so weird that he's just leaving now. Because he was so wrapped up in that whole White Witch situation. I get it, it's done. The whole Athena situation is over and done with, but given the fact that I feel like we're definitely going to have Athena play a part in taking down Ignia, I would think Jalal would stick around too to some degree. I don't know, maybe I'm not really understanding his part in all of this. Yeah, Urza says we're going after Ignia, the last remaining dragon god. This journey will be over soon. And Jalal simply says, please come home safe, Urza. Urza says, of course I will. I miss the guild. Fairy Tale. Jalal then says, when you come back, would you, put in a good word for me? Really? So he did really take potentially joining Fairy Tale to heart. I mean, Fairy Tale ain't really complete without having at least one Jalal there. Ever since Mess left and all that good stuff. And Urza takes a moment and then says, you want to join? Jalal says, yeah, I don't want to keep looking back anymore. I want to join Fairy Tale and look ahead as I walk my path. Urza then hugs him and punches him in the stomach, though Jalal says, of course that doesn't mean my crimes will just disappear, but Urza smiles saying, we'll roll out the red carpet for you. The master will be so glad. Oop. But then the two of them notice their close proximity and begin to blush profusely. Just kiss already. Urza shies away saying, sorry. Jalal says, no, it's fine. He smiles saying, I want to join Fairy Tale, so you'd better come home, okay? Urza smiles back saying, yeah, promise. Shoot, of course he joins just as this is about to come to an end. We then cut to a very western looking town, like very rural and stuff. Maybe my mind is just too dirty, but we pick up at a place called the Bee Cock Saloon. Excuse me? I'm trying so hard to pull my mind out of that gutter, but just sunk right to the dirty bottom on that one. Woof. Okay, moving on. Alright, everyone's hanging out at this this interestingly named saloon, and as Natsu and the gang sans Urza are sitting at the bar, although Wendy's not actually sitting, it looks like she doesn't have alcohol, so young. The bartender says, "The Fire God's Castle? Never heard of it. Adventurers come here all the time for some local flavor, so I've heard about all sorts of monsters and labyrinths and what have you." Wendy, peeking over the bar, questions, "So is there a guild nearby?" The bartender says, "Children don't belong in a saloon." He didn't ask, "Is she your kid?" Lucy says, "No." While Natsu just comments, "Take a good look at us. She's got different hair color." I love that that's his first thing to go to. It's just like, look, she got completely different hair from us. He continues on saying, "Me and Lucy have pinky and blonde hair, so our kids, what color hair would they have?" He says, turning to Lucy. And Lucy says, "How should I know?" Oh, and Gray comments, "Oh, you had a kid in Andolas, Nasha." Yeah, so technically they would have. Huh. Yeah, she was actually really cute. And Lucy chimes in saying, "You had a kid with Juvia too, didn't you?" Oh, Gray freaks out saying, "That was in another world." And Happy notes, "You were the one who brought it up." Guys, we've gone on a bit of a tangent. Carla brings the conversation back around, questioning, "So, is there a guild nearby?" An unknown figure says, "There sure is," which catches everyone's attention. The bartender says, "Brian, these are outsiders. Leave them be." Uh-oh. Whoa, that's an interesting design. An interesting looking man with a top hat. Kind of makes me think of Zappelli from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure says, while holding a glass of alcohol, "I'm hungry. Rumbly tummy, rumbly tummy." Oh, he's a weirdo. Oh god, looks like out of a Clockwork Orange. Though I do like the design, it's very interesting. He approaches the group saying, "What are these cats? They look scrumptious." Happy says, "We're not food." But the man continues on saying, "Rumbly tummy, rumbly tummy." And naturally Natsu, seeing that his friend's in danger, gets up, and he gets right up into Brian's face, as Brian just goes, "Oh?" And Natsu tells him, "They're my friends. Say you're sorry." Well, I mean, he didn't really say much of anything, although he did allude to plenty. The bartender says, "Sir, please don't. Brian is..." Oh, Brian tips his hat saying, "It's fine. I shouldn't have said that." But his smile opens as he reveals a very sharp set of chompers. As he says, "It was rude of me to say they were scrumptious. I don't know how they taste." Oh god! Yet, as he extends his hand that has a mouth on it with very similar sharp teeth on it as well. It's like Deidara. Oh god! Natsu is shocked as Brian says, "Rumbly tummy," as his hand enlarges and the teeth bear down on Happy and Carla. Just as Happy and Carla are about to be consumed, Lucy questions, "What? A mouth on his hand? Is he..." Gray questions, "He's really gonna eat them?" But Natsu delivers a swift, fiery punch to Brian's face, knocking him back and freeing Happy and Carla from the weird hand-mouth maul. Insert your blowjob jokes here. Look, I've had to deal with the Naruto fandom for so long that it's just like, it's passe. Brian goes down, while the bar patrons say, "Whoa, that guy, he hit Brian. He got a death wish?" Okay, so this guy's strong, because Brian goes down and they're just like, "Oh my god, does Natsu want to die?" It's like, okay, so this guy's tough. You see him go down and you don't think that Natsu took him out. Lucy questions, "What's with this guy?" Well, Gray says he seems like a bad guy. Wendy tends to Happy and Carla, saying, "Are you okay, Carla and Happy?" Carla says yes, and Happy says, "Aye. But the flames, are they dissipating from Brian or are they being absorbed?" As Brian on the floor says, "Yum," much to Wendy's shock. He rises saying, "Full tummy, full tummy." Is he a dragon slayer? But no, he's just eating whatever. And much to Natsu's shock, he sees Brian rise unscathed, questioning, What are these flames? Delicious. Full tummy, full tummy. He smiles at Natsu, saying, thanks for the grub. Lucy's shocked, questioning he ate Natsu's flames? Well, Gray questions how. Wendy notes, it looked like he absorbed them into his body. Brian simply walks out of the saloon, saying, I'll take my leave for today, waving everyone goodbye. But Natsu calls out, wait! But the bartender says, sir, it's better not to get involved with him. That was Brian, a member of the Dark Guild, Fire and Flame. Everyone around here knows how heinous they are. Well, that's the name of the group that the Signario sisters are a part of. But the fact that they are a dark guild, that's interesting. Now, I'm still left wondering, because it seemed like magic. So, are we going to see that the Signario sisters weren't as powerful using alchemy, but are more powerful using actual magic? And Brian, what a simple name for someone so weird. But I kind of love it. There's something wildly off kilter about him. Although I feel like this will be the typical just overload how much he can consume kind of situation. And I'm so interested just to know. It's just interesting that Ignia has a guild that he takes command over, especially considering what it seems like he's trying to do. I wonder. Also, gotta love the relationship teasing going on in this chapter between Natsu and Lucy, and then the stuff with Gray, and then Jalal and Urza. But it definitely feels like we're approaching the end of things, but is it really the end? I mean, the fact that Mashima felt the need to insert side chapters as main chapters, the kind of chapters you'd usually see him put as like the 0.5 chapter, the little side chapters to just pad things out or give you a little extra or something like that. So that definitely makes it feel like we're at the climax. But with everything that's gone on, we have to have a coming together of the forces that we've built up over all this time. I mean, we definitely have to have the Fairy Tale Guild as well as Diablos come in and help out, as well as Athena. I mean, they, at the bare minimum, them, because we've had them involved in so many ways, shapes, and forms. But then again, how big could it be? I mean, they're just a dark guild. They're not like the Alvarez Empire or anything like that. But then again, it's not like I know how many forces Ignia has at his command. And I'm also interested, given that it seems as though Ignia's plan is to take care of humanity, why would humans, or what seem to be humans, be working for him? I'm interested in that story. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the ride. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and hope to see you later. Till then, bye-bye.